And we're live! Hello everyone, welcome. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to jump in, but this is the first Intrepid Guide live, and tonight we're going to be talking with Ermy from the Language Rose. I'm going to wait for Ermy to join the live so that I can invite her, but I might see if I can do it myself instead of waiting for her to actually see this. But while we wait for Ermy to join, tell me whereabouts you're joining from. Whereabouts are you in the world? Hey everyone! Hey Baz P009. There she is. Ermy, hello, there you are. I'm going to try and add you now. Let's see. Here we go. Fingers crossed this works. It's the first time I'm doing a two-person Instagram live, so let's see. It's trying to connect. There she is. Hey, Ermy, how are you?
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm very excited. Yay.
I'm glad. Yay. It's a nice way to start the week by doing one of these, a bit of a motivational talk on languages. So yeah, we're going to wait maybe just a couple of more minutes just to see who else wants to join us. I've been almost spamming people, hey, don't forget 7 o'clock to join in. So we'll allow a couple of minutes for those people to join in. But yeah, I'm excited to talk about Italian, which is the topic for today. Hey, just looking through these messages.
Yeah, there are lots
everyone.
of people. It would be nice to know like where they're from and if they're, what languages they're learning and stuff like that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Everyone jump in. Tell us what languages you speak, what you're learning. Maybe you're learning Italian.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, the best choice. All right, cool. Well, let's jump into it. So I haven't really told anyone too much about who you are or what you do. I just sort of tagged you and just wanted people to find out for themselves a little bit about you. But all I've told them is that your name is Ermy and that you're called the Language Rose. So please just tell us a little bit more about who you are, what you do, where you're from, and your relationship with Italian.
Yes. So, well, as you said, I have this website that's called the Language Rose. Many people think that it's a flower, but it's actually not. It's actually, do you know the wind rose with all the wind?
Yeah.
North, south, west, and east. So the reason why I chose that symbol is because I speak 4 languages, and in a way I think that those 4 languages are kind of part of me. So I am Italian, but I speak of course Italian, but I also speak English, Spanish, and French.
Yeah.
And the reason why I created the Language Rose is because I wanted to share with other people like me that love to travel my passion for languages. I think that, and maybe you
basically have a lot in common then. That's both me and you in a nutshell. Languages and travel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. In fact, I believe we have many things in common on that sense because, you know, languages can lead you to many opportunities, and sometimes you don't even know what kind of opportunities until you have learned that language. And for me, it's been like that. I know that for you, it's been like that. Actually, thank you so much for sharing your story on my website because I think that has inspired many people, you know, to learn Italian. And I
hope so. Yeah, it's definitely. Learning Italian for me has definitely been a pursuit of happiness. It's my heart was just really into learning Italian, and I ended up moving to Italy because I loved it so much. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to leave for visa reasons. I couldn't stay any longer, but Italian is definitely, it's got a big place in my heart. So it's nice to connect with you, and for our first Intrepid Guide Live to be about Italian. I think that's a nice coincidence, I guess.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
And you were telling me something earlier when we spoke about this particular week, which I'll let you reveal to everyone why this week is special. Do you want to tell everyone about why this week is so special?
Well, this is the end of it, but the week that's just passed has been the Italian week, because basically it's a week to celebrate Italian in the world.
Yeah.
So over this week, I don't know if you've seen many YouTubers have been about languages, have been doing videos about it, about the Italian week to celebrate Italian in the world, because Italian is actually spoken also in other countries, not only in Italy.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't see you at the moment. Can you?
I just noticed that. I'm not sure why. I don't know what's happened.
Okay.
It's really strange. I don't know. I've just gone white all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's actually looking at the wall. I may have accidentally touched something because I was looking at the wall behind you.
Live things.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. They were bound to happen on the first joint live, but anyway. Sorry. You were saying?
Yes, so over this week we've been celebrating Italian across the world, because Italian is not only spoken in Italy, it's also spoken in other countries in the world, like in part of Croatia. It's also spoken in other countries, such as in some countries in Africa, where in the past, Italian dominated those countries, so it's still spoken there. And in general, I'm a bit biased, but I do think that Italian is a lovely language to know. And by the way, it's the fourth language, the most learned in the world, like the fourth one. And despite we're a small country, many people do love learning it.
Yeah.
And also because of the heritage, the culture, the art, and which I have to say, as Italian, I did not value as much before coming to the UK, because when you're far away, in a way you see your country in a different way. Has that happened to you?
Being treated differently by knowing the language?
No, when you're far away from your own country, you start to see it in a different way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's learning another language. You have a better awareness of other cultures. You can't just assume that just because you live a certain way and are brought up in one way, that it's not the same elsewhere. I definitely had that, and even more so living in the UK. We speak English in Australia as well, but culturally, Australians aren't very PC. We're not very politically correct, and I will say things that will get me in trouble sometimes, but I don't realise that until someone actually tells me, hey, you can't say that here, that's not. But I'm like, whoa, But yeah, I had that more so in the UK than I did in Italy. But yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was about to say it's good to see different kind of perspectives from other people that have learned the language, and in a way they all converge in one place. You do start to see things differently when you get in touch with other cultures and languages.
Absolutely.
And that brings back to what we were saying before about the fact that learning a new language can really open your world and take you to different opportunities that you would never imagine, really.
Yep, that's exactly right. I started learning Italian and I had no idea that I was going to move to Italy, but I loved it so much and my heart was in it and I did it. And anyone can do it. It's not just me. I'm not anything special. Everyone, if you've got the passion, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
No, it's a nice message, absolutely, that, learning a language, you never know what doors it'll open up for you, what opportunities, who you'll meet, the friends that you make. We've connected because we love languages. Lots of other people that I've met, and it's really nice that languages are bringing together, even though, there are so many in the world. There's so many languages, but yet, if you've got an interest in it and if you make an effort, then especially when you travel and you learn, a few key phrases at least, hello, thank you, how are you, all those sorts of things that people they will notice and they'll respect you for it, and they'll treat you a little bit differently than you if you were just a tourist who was there and didn't make an effort to learn any of their language. So that's why I wanted to do these lives, is to help people maybe get a taster of the different languages that are out there, and everyone's experiences with learning languages. So this is very much an open forum. So the people that are watching at the moment, feel free to ask questions, share your experiences, where you're from, what languages you speak. We'd love to know more about you. But yeah, as I said, tonight we're going to be focusing on Italian. So yeah, we've already basically touched on that a little bit, but is there anything in particular that you wanted to share with the people that are tuning in tonight and even tomorrow when it's going to be up on my Instagram? Other things you'd like to share about Italian?
Well, I think that the beauty of learning Italian is also like you get the way that Italians speak, which I believe it's fairly like, I don't want to say unique, but it's like one in a kind in a way, because you get Italian is a very expressive language, and I do
very animated. I would say that they're animated,
and so that would give whoever is learning it a boost in their way of communicating, I believe. Which anyway, you will get that with any language, but I believe that Italian is like top on that. Also because, especially like if you go in the south of Italy, I'm from the south of Italy, I'm from Naples, and we use a lot and like the hands gesture, and it's a true thing. Like people think, oh, is that true that Italian use hand gesture when they are talking? Yes, it's true. We use those. you can tell. I mean, I guess you've seen that.
And the phone is moving everywhere. Yes, you're very. I've got mine pinned so I don't move around because I'm the same. Like living in Italy, these sorts of things rubbed off on me just by living there. But I love it. I think it's nice.
Yeah, sorry for the earthquake sometimes.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
That's another thing we have in Italy, earthquakes.
Well, you can see I've got
which is not good.
Here. When I first moved here, I bought this just to sort of remind me of my time in Italy. I had a hard time leaving Italy behind, so yeah, now I've got this DaVinci bust behind me. Sorry, Michelangelo bust, yeah, from the statue of David. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I distracted you.
That's fine. So shall we teach our audience a little bit of Italian?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so what would be sort of the top phrases that you would recommend travelers to Italy or these countries where people speak Italian? So sort of like the essential phrases, things that will sort of, to get people started with Italian. What do you think?
Okay, so I believe first one, of course, you're gonna say hello to someone to start the conversation, right? And
I think most people probably know, but let's start there. Absolutely. This is how even this word translates into other languages where they would say it the exact same way that Italians say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, if you do know, feel free to write in the chat what you think it is hello in Italian, and let's see if you can guess, or if you think you know already. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see. Right, so the first one is ciao, which is hello.
That's actually reversed for me. Why does it? I don't know. If anyone is looking at this now, is this written backwards for you? Is this reversed? Is this like a mirror?
It's good, I believe. So I'm gonna swap it like that.
Oh, you did it! Did you write on both sides of the card?
I was just like lucky because it's see-through.
Oh wow!
That's amazing. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So that's how. Yeah.
This is hello in Italian.
Yes.
Can you pronounce that for everyone that's watching?
It's ciao. It's not ciao, okay? Don't pronounce the I because the I is silent. So you would just say ciao. And it also means bye. So it's one word in two.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. Very versatile word. Ciao. Hello and goodbye.
Yeah, very, very useful. Ciao. You can also say like ciao, 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 ciao to someone to be friendly.
I hear that a lot. Yeah, it's sort of like bye bye almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you tell me? Do you see it right? So you've seen on the right.
Yeah, that's written correctly. For me, it's written. If anyone else is seeing this the opposite way around, let us know. But for me, it actually reads correct, the right way around.
Perfect. So that's our first word. Very useful to strike a conversation and just to, by the way, in Italy, you can, it's very common if you are on the street and you just say ciao to someone, even you don't really know. We're very friendly. Like, it's not that if you say ciao to someone on the street, they will like be, oh, why this person is talking to me, But so
you feel like it's different just from my experience. Like if you I feel like the south of Italy is very friendly. Outside of the cities, like if you say ciao to someone in a city, like even in London, people be like, But if you're in the smaller cities or the smaller villages, I think it's a bit more casual, like it would be anywhere else. I think there's sort of like the big city mentality that no one really talks to each other. Like on the tube in London, no one says a word to each other.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. Because I come from a small city, so for me, it's really normal to do that. If someone on the street,
that's nice.
I would say ciao, but yeah, good point. If you're in a big city, that's less common to say ciao on the street to someone you don't know. So yeah, that's our first word.
Yay!
Ciao.
So let's do a little bit a quiz. So we'll go through all the words that you have, and then we'll do like a little bit of a quiz at the end. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Now that you've put together these lovely cards for us, I feel like it would go to waste if we didn't have a little bit of a quiz at the end.
Yes, so feel free to make notes. Feel free to write down what we have. After you greet someone, what do you say? You say,
how are you?
Yes, you say, how are you? So, reverse again. There you go. It's come va.
Come va. Come va. Yep.
Yeah. So, come va. If I like break down the whole phrase, it means come means how. Okay.
Yep.
And then va means it goes. So the whole phrase would mean how it goes. But you don't say that in English. You say how's it going or how are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So come va. Well, at this point, it just I just thought about a song. You know the song? Okay, I'm not going to sing it, but it's like Finché la barca va, lasciala andare. Have you ever heard that song? You've been in Italy, so I guess you know.
Say that again. That was really quick.
Finché la barca va, lasciala andare.
No, I don't know that one.
You don't know that song? That's fine. It's just like it just came to my mind because of the word va, because it's from the word from the verb to go. Andare. So va means it goes, but also means she goes, he goes, and but in this context with come, it means how's it going, like how it goes. Come va.
Come va.
Yeah.
So we've got ciao, come va.
Yeah. So we have.
What would you say in response to that?
All right. So now the response to that would be. What do you say in English?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
And you?
Much. So it would be bene e tu?
Bene e tu?
Yeah. Bene e tu.
Just good and you, or well and you?
Yes. So well and you. Perfect. So you have three words there. You have bene, which means well, as you said. You have e, which means and then tu, which means you. Now, I want to make a little bit of point on the pronunciation here because two, right, is really English. But if you want to say that
like
right,
1, 2.
yeah, that's it. If you want to say that right, you want to say it's like it was a D, like sort of D, like a softer T. So it would be like tu, just tu. So bene e tu.
E tu? Bene,
Yeah.
e tu?
So shall we have a little recap of all the things we have done so far? What do you think?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do this. So we have hello, which is ciao. Oh, some people are writing in the chat. Nice one.
Yep.
So we have ciao, which is hello.
Ciao.
And then we have, you say, how are you? Or how is it going? Come va?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. This is like, yeah, come va. And then you have bene e tu?
Bene, e tu? Perfect.
And then you would say, okay, now you folk, maybe in the chat people can say, when I say e tu, what would you say back? What would you say back? You would say...
Is that a question for me or for the audience?
Yeah, for you and for the audience, for both.
I already know the answer, but
so if
the audience wants to chime in.
You would say, I would say, come va? Bene, e tu? And you? How are you? What would you say?
Bene, bene, grazie.
Yes, so grazie is next word.
Yay.
Grazie means thank you.
Thank you. Now, can you just clarify, because a lot of people get this wrong. They see the I and they pronounce it kind of, a bit wrong, and sometimes sounds a little bit more like Spanish. But yeah, just clarify the correct pronunciation of thank you in Italian.
Yes, so it would be grazie. So just pretend that the Z, if you're, that depends on what is your native language. But let's say that your native language is English, right? Pretend that the Z is like TS, so really like TS together. So grazie. It's not like a soft Z like grazie. No, it looks weird if you say that. It's like grazie.
Grazie.
Yes.
And it's not grazie. You're going to try and roll the R's if you're able. If you can't roll the R, then just say grazie. But it's the sort of at the end, not the grazie. I think that's what I hear a lot when non-Italian speakers are trying to say thank you. They'll say grazie instead of grazie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you pronounce all the vowels, because vowels in Italian are very important, you know. Grazie.
You have to open your mouth. As a lazy Australian who mumbles, I had to learn how to open my mouth to pronounce all the lovely vowels in Italian. Yeah. That definitely makes the difference.
Yes, it does. It does. Yeah, I say to my student that if they have the vowels in Italian, they have, well, I would say at least 70% of the sounds in Italian, really, because that is what makes the most out of the Italian language. Like the vowels need to be pronounced like big and nice, without being afraid of like open your mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to get used to that. I felt very weird having to open my mouth a lot. I mean, I already talk a lot, but having to open the mouth and pronounce, enunciate, But every language has its quirks, and Italian very, very well taught me to open my mouth and be clear when I spoke and when I speak.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got hello, how are you?
We have ciao, hello.
Thank you. Ciao.
Yeah.
Come va?
Come va? How are you? And then
Bene, e tu?
Bene tu, well, and you? Then we have a last one. Grazie.
Grazie. And flip it.
Wait. Okay.
What's the next word?
The next word is something that you say when you want to be polite. So that is please, which is per favore. Per favore.
This is a tongue twister. This is definitely a tongue twister. It's a lots of R's in there.
Yes, it's like per.
Per. So you have to roll your R's on that.
Yeah.
Per.
Yeah, per. To be fair, if you say favore after, you say per favore. If you don't roll the R after the per, right? It's okay. They will understand you.
It's possible.
So, yeah, it's fine. So you just say per favore. You just say a very small R, the first one in the per. Yeah, and then remember to open your mouth when you say like favore, per favore.
Does everyone have that?
Yeah.
Tell us if you think that this is the most complicated word so far. And what does it mean literally? If you were to translate that literally, tell everyone what that means.
Per means for, and favore means favor.
Favor, yeah.
So
it's like for a favor.
Yes.
It's like you're asking a favor.
Please. Per favore.
Yeah. But these sorts of things, like, they help you to remember, like, when you're learning, especially, well, for me, I sort of had to break down the words and, remember what they were literally so I could remember it in context. So, for a favor, please. So sort of, you have to make those connections, and those clues really help you, especially when it looks completely different.
Yes, good point.
Cool.
So, for example, when I say to you, like we just said it now, we broke it down, we say per means for, and favore means favor. So that means please. So in a way, if you remember, do me a favor, please, per favore, that is the trigger that in your brain will tell, hey, that is the word for please in Italian.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, trigger. You nailed it on the head. Absolutely. What helps you to remember? What triggers off you to remember the correct phrase?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Right.
So what's next? What happens after per favore?
Il prossimo, next. Okay. Prossimo. I need to swap it. Wait a second. It's like, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it better now. Yep. Yeah. It's much better. Yep.
Arrivederci. I'll say slowly one more time. Arrivederci. Arrivederci.
Lots of R's.
Yeah, a lot of R's and a lot of I's.
And what does that mean literally?
Okay, this means goodbye, but literally means arrivederci means, well, how can I translate literally? Let's see each other. Like, arrivederci means see each other.
Until we see each other again.
Yes, see each other again, something like that.
Yeah. So everything, once you start studying Italian, you can recognize the verb within that. And it'll help you to understand why it's arrivederci. There's always a reason why these words are made up the way they are. So the ci means us, vederci, that means to see, and it's until we see each other. So you basically got three words for the price of one. Maybe I'm complicating it a bit too much, but to help you understand that there's always a story or a bit of a link with the word and how it comes together. Yes.
So, arrivederci, can I also say that this word is quite formal? So if you,
if you can put it down so I can see your face. It's weird talking to a piece of paper.
What'd you say? Sorry?
No, I was just saying you can put it down because it feels weird when you're talking or looking at a piece of paper.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you.
Okay, so the word arrivederci, you see it now and then you don't see again. The word arrivederci is slightly formal. So say for example, I meet you on the street, right? I know you, Michele, I will say ciao, okay? And then when I say bye to you, I say ciao. Arrivederci, I won't say it to you, sorry, because it's more formal. So I would say it to to someone who I don't really know, or in a context where I know that I will see you, but in a very long time. Does that make sense? So
yeah, that makes sense.
You use it for two things. Number one, when you want to say goodbye to someone you don't know, and number two, arrivederci, you would say to someone who you know, but you won't be like, oh, I'll see you soon, like see you again. Yeah. You won't see them in a long time, so you say arrivederci.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, someone in the chat put salve. I love that word.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Because, you know why? Because in Italian we have many greetings, like we have buongiorno, we have buonasera, but sometimes you don't know if to say buongiorno, which is good morning, or buonasera, or buon pomeriggio, which is good afternoon, but you can say salve, which is hello, which is like formal, informal, it's for everything.
Perfect. The most versatile greeting there is, because ciao is also a little bit informal as well. It's more something that you would say with friends, but salve you can say to anyone and everyone.
True, yeah.
Especially if you don't know where you stand with someone. Do I say ciao to you? Can I say ciao?
That's it.
Yeah, but salve is like, just takes care of everything.
Who was that? Is it Michael, I think?
Yeah, Michael. Thanks, Michael, for chiming in.
Michael! That was a good one. Okay.
Anya, who's just joined us.
Hello, Anya. Ciao.
Ciao. Okay, so what have we got next?
Okay, we have this is something a bit controversial.
I mean,
sorry, my phone is moving all around. Okay, I'll stop moving this phone. So this is something a bit controversial because in Italy, you know, if you're vegetarian, and you go to a restaurant, chances are that you won't always find a restaurant with vegetarian option. I mean, there will be, but it's not something that it's as spread as, say, in the UK. Okay, so if you want to say to someone, hey, you know, I don't want to eat any meat, I don't eat meat, you will say, especially because, you know, when you have if you have Italian friends and you go to their house, their mom will make you eat a lot. So you want to say to her, right? If you're vegetarian, sono vegetariano. Or if you're a girl, and if you're a girl, you would say sono vegetariana.
With an A. So there you got the masculine and the feminine.
Yeah.
So O if you're male and A if you're female.
Yes. So for Italian food is very important, you know that. And I'll give you an anecdote. This is how you say anecdote from my life. Right? Recently, I had a friend of mine from the UK at my house, and she's with my parents, and my dad. When we were eating all together, he would constantly give her more food, like, and my friend was like, no, I'm fine. I said, no, eat, go ahead. And so, if that is your case, and you are vegetarian, you really want to say that word. Really want to say that.
Sono vegetariana.
Vegetariano you're a boy, and if you're a girl, sono vegetariana.
Yep. Nailed it. That'll shut the conversation right down.
Yeah. That's it. Leave me alone. I don't want to eat anymore.
Yeah, basta, basta.
Basta, yeah.
Yeah, basta. Enough.
Oh,
Okay,
Michael. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Go on. Okay, I was just saying, Michael is saying, I've been studying Italian for 1 year. Yes, well done, you. Sto studiando l'italiano per un anno. Da un anno. Okay, that's nice.
Well done, Michael. That's awesome. Really cool. Thank you for joining. You joined at the right time, actually, because this is the first one. It's about Italian, so that's awesome. Hope this has been helpful for you. I feel like you're probably quite far along now, but still, it'll be good to, if you have any questions, please let us know. Okay, so we've got, do you have any other phrases that you want to share?
Yeah, actually I have a few. I don't know how we're doing with time.
Well, we could talk forever, but in the interest of keeping it short and sweet, I know that you've got some idioms. I'd love to share some Italian idioms with people that are watching. It's my favorite thing to learn in every language. I think it really sort of reveals a bit more of the character of the language. And I was very obsessed with learning Italian idioms. I felt like if I could learn them, then I could use them. Italians would be impressed that I would know them. So I feel like, Michael, this might be a good one for you. You can just throw in a few Italian idioms that might impress a few Italians. So what have you got for us?
Okay, right. This is actually linked to what we were saying before about food. So I did some idioms with food in it, with words.
Okay, of course, perfect.
Okay, the first one, and you're gonna laugh, is, sorry, the other way. Ma che cavolo.
What cabbage? Ma che cavolo, but what cabbage? Yeah, I don't know who came up with this one. I love this. It's just so innocent, but oh, that's awesome.
Well, to be fair, we say something else as well, but I won't share that now.
Oh yeah, that also starts with the C, and it's the F word basically in Italian that starts with C.
Yes.
So if you have to be more PC around certain people, you can replace the cabbage with the F word.
Yeah.
This is the more polite version, yeah.
Ma che cavolo. What the heck? But what the heck?
Yeah.
So you would
what the hell, too? I feel like for me it was more like what the hell, but yeah, what the heck, what the hell.
Yeah. Do you use that? Have you ever used that when you were in Italy?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, no, I like to use it. I felt like that well, being Australian, I like to swear sometimes, so I would say the explicit version. Which in the beginning, I said, oh, che cavolo, But yeah.
Yeah. So, cabbage, right? That's ma che cavolo.
Yep.
What the hell? We use the word cabbage. Food.
Cabbage.
Right.
Awesome.
And then, sorry, Michelle, go ahead.
No, I just said awesome. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. You can say that. Then, if you know someone who's really, really good, like a really good person,
okay.
right? And you wanna, do you say in English, make a compliment, pay a compliment? How do you say that?
Yeah, pay a compliment to someone. Yep.
Yeah, pay a compliment to someone and say, oh, Michele.
Yes.
Say, buona, because you're a girl, buona, come il pane.
Come il pane.
Literally, it means as good as bread.
Yep, and we all know how good Italian bread is.
Yeah.
So it's quite the compliment.
Yeah, so if you say someone is really, really good, like a really nice person, if he's a boy, you would say buono, like I've written here. But if it's a lady, you would say buona.
Yeah.
And
buono.
come il pane.
Come il pane.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Cheshire 1309 Cat who's learning Spanish, and she says that she can understand oral Italian. So yeah,
Okay.
do you have, that you're aware of, Cheshire, do you know if there is a similar expression in Spanish maybe? If you would say something along the lines of, yeah, as good as bread or good like bread.
Yes.
It's something to think about, because I feel like a lot of these idioms, they do cross over. There are a lot of similarities. Like I know that to rain cats and dogs also exists in Italian and things like that. There's so many that are virtually the same. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So what do you have? Just one more. Let's do one more expression.
Okay, one more. Okay, again.
I feel like we could talk about Italian forever, but yeah, it's been like almost 45 minutes now.
Okay, so something with food is olio in Italian, olio. We have an expression, maybe you know this one too, Michele, is andare liscio come l'olio.
Andare liscio come l'olio.
Sì, andare.
Actually, I've never heard of this one. I've heard of other ones about oil, but not this particular one.
Okay.
So to go smoothly like oil?
Yes, that is what it means. That is what it means.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
To go as smooth as oil?
Yeah, like when something goes smoothly, say, for example, this live, kind of.
Apart from me facing the camera to the wall. Yeah.
Apart from me moving the phone like an earthquake. You want as smooth as oil, like andare liscio come l'olio.
Yeah.
Yes. So when something works out well.
Andare liscio come l'olio, which is like it went off without a hitch, or it went really well. I think that's sort of almost like an English equivalent, like an English idiom. That's
Do you say
the same thing.
Yeah. Do you say in English to go smoothly as silk? You say that?
I wouldn't, but maybe other people do. But
Okay.
I think maybe to go off without a hitch.
I don't know.
What else? How else would you guys say this? To go, if something went really well without any problems, what would you say? I would just say to go off, or it went off without a hitch.
Okay. I didn't know that one. Thank you.
But yeah, I like this one. Andare liscio come l'olio.
So I'll just break it down a little bit. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll break it down for everyone. So andare is to go. Liscio is smooth. Come as or like. Come is like. And then l'olio is the oil.
L'olio. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, you're making me hungry now. All this food. We've got cabbage, we've got bread, we've got oil. It's not a bad combination.
So, what do we do? Shall we do a little quiz? Or shall we recap first and we do the quiz?
Yeah, let's do a quick recap. And we've only got a few people with us online. I'm not sure if everyone has been here since the beginning, but if you have, let's do a quiz. But yeah, let's go through the words. We'll do this quickly because I feel like we might be pushing this hour, and I don't think everyone's going to stay watching this for an hour, but we'll see.
Yeah, okay. So first one, we said it is ciao, which is hi and bye. I look
hi
like
and bye. Can you flip it?
Sorry, like that. Ciao, which is hi and bye.
Hi and bye.
Then you had where is it? Come va?
Come va? How are you?
Keep going. How are you? The answer to that is bene.
Bene.
E tu?
E tu?
Bene e tu? Yes. And then you have thank you, which is grazie. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
This is really complex. Grazie.
Grazie.
Remember the I and the E and the Z? Grazie. You say it really well, Michele. I love that. And then you have goodbye, which is, can you see it? Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Yes. Did I say bene tu? Did I say that one? I don't
No, I think you missed that one. Yeah. Okay, so we've got bene e tu.
Bene tu, which is good, and you. And then we had a few idioms, did we? We had ma che cavolo.
Ma che cavolo. Oh, we're also got I'm vegetarian. Don't forget that one.
Yeah.
The veggies out there that might need to know.
Yes, so I'm vegetarian. Oh, I missed the card. I don't know where it is.
Oh, it's
Wait a
okay.
minute. Oh, there it is. It's this one. Sono vegetariano.
Yep.
O sono vegetariana.
If you're female. Yep.
I am vegetarian. Then
And
yeah,
we've
we
got
said
two more idioms. So we've got
so
buono come il pane.
yes, that's the one. As good as bread. Someone
I
who's
like this
really
one.
good person.
Mm-hmm.
And then last one, which was that. Oh, sorry, this
Oh
one.
no, yeah, you're right.
Andare liscio come l'olio.
Andare liscio come l'olio. To go smoothly, I would say as well. Yeah, to go smoothly, to go off without a hitch. Perfect. So, I don't know if we should do a quiz. I feel like we might be pushing the time. But you did say that people would be able to get access to these flashcards that you've made. So do you want to tell people how they can do that?
Yes, so I put all these words in one flashcard set online on Quizlet, and if you'd like to have access to these, there is a link in my bio right now where you can click and enter your email address, so I can send you the access link to the flashcards. And it's really cool because the flashcards are on Quizlet, so you can play games and do match-up activities. I love Quizlet. Do you know Quizlet, Michele?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Yeah. So it's really interactive. I think most of my students love it to revise and memorize words. So yeah, I put all these words from today on one set that's called Italian for Travelers, and if you want it, just go in my bio and click on the link and put your email address and I'll send it to you.
Awesome.
And
cool.
So
I guess we've come to the end of our first Instagram live. So thank you everyone that's joined, that's still with us, that's come and gone. But Ermy, before we say goodbye, can you tell everyone where they can find you?
yes, you can find me at thelanguagerose.com. And what I do, as I said, I help language learners and travelers to learn the language they love and travel so they can enjoy more their holidays by knowing the language when they go abroad. And I love doing it because I myself love languages. And thank you so much, Michele, for sharing your passion as well for languages and travel, because I think that really makes a difference from many people that love doing that, and seeing other people sharing it. It makes other people willing to do that as well and connect with like-minded people. Sometimes it's difficult to find people who love the same thing as you do, but I think when you share it online, you can find more people like that, and it's great.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely opens up borders. Both having another language and being on the internet and just being able to connect with people. But thank you so much for joining us today. It's been wonderful. I think I will need to allow more time next time I have another live, because we could talk for days about this. We could talk about Italian especially for hours. But yeah, thank you so much today. Thank you so much for creating those flashcards. And for anyone that's interested, make sure that you go to Ermy's Instagram account. It's The Language Rose, isn't it? It's not just Language Rose. So The Language Rose. There's a link in her bio. You can download the flashcards through Quizlet. But yeah, if you have any questions, please send myself or Ermy a message on Instagram. If you have any requests for languages you'd like us to talk about in the future, also let us know. But yeah, let us know if you like this as well. Like if you think it was too long, this is the first time, and we can just chat for hours. So let us know what you're interested in, what you found most helpful, what you would like us to cover in the next Instagram live. But yeah, that is it from both of us. So thank you, Ermy, and thank you for everyone that's joined us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Grazie. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Grazie a te. Ciao. Thanks,
Ciao.
Ermy. Bye.
Bye.